Some Tampa Bay parents are suing the State Board of Education. They feel it's unfair that some students are being retained in the third grade just because they won't take a standardized test. So an emergency hearing was held just this afternoon, and 8 on Your Side's John Rogers has the latest from Sarasota.
Good evening. A 3-hour emergency hearing was held in Tallahassee this afternoon to address this. We just learned that the judge will not issue a ruling until sometime next week. And as you're about to see, this is a very contentious issue. A few years ago, Amy Lee's sons were making good grades at school, but because they didn't do well on standardized tests, they were held back from advancing to the next grade.
After 180 days in the classroom and 180 days of instruction with a professional teacher, the promotion of these students should not be decided on one test on one day.
Here's the problem. Some school districts have reportedly allowed students to opt out, while other districts have not. Many parents are angry the Florida Department of Education has not provided clear guidelines on the matter. So a group of parents across the state, including here in Tampa Bay, are suing the DOE.
There's not uniformity from district to district. There's not uniformity from child to child.
The law has been left up to the interpretation of local school districts. In a statement, Manatee County Superintendent Dr. Diana Green has expressed frustration, saying to pass this difficult decision off to 67 different school districts is a gross abdication of responsibility. Some parents feel the body of the child's work over the entire year is what should matter most.
If we're basing 180 days of learning on one result on one test, we're ultimately devaluing the teachers and their professionalism in the classrooms, and that's not what education is all about.
A judge in Tallahassee will not issue a ruling until sometime next week. I reached out to the State Department of Education, and they declined my request for a comment. We'll be sure to keep you updated as this story develops. Reporting in Sarasota, John Rogers, News Channel 8.
And we want to know what you think. Should students be required to take standardized tests? Log on to WFLA.com to vote in our online poll.